2019 was a huge year for wireless earbuds, and so many different companies came out with their own products that really pushed the boundaries of what truly wireless earbuds could be in terms of cost, quality, features, and sound capability. So there's a lot to talk about here, but which one's actually the best wireless earbuds? I don't think it comes down to just one specific pair. Instead, I think we need to break this down into several different categories. So in this video, I want to rate the best wireless earbuds of 2019 in 5 different categories. So the first category is going to be the best noise cancellation, sound cancellation. Some people are more interested in this than others. So if you're flying on a plane and you want to just shut out all the sound around you, what's the best pair you can do? What's the best money you can buy? Number 2 is going to be the best value. So how do you balance cost, quality, size, battery life, and features all into something that's maybe around $100? What's the most you can get for your money? Category 3 is the best if you are an Apple user. Category 4, I want to talk about the best budget earbuds, which is somewhere around $40 to $50. So if you're looking for something that really packs a punch and is very comparable to some of the best ones here, but is, a fraction of the price, what's your best option? There's so many out there. I'll talk about that. And then category number 5 is the best bass. Now, I know some people are more interested in bass than others, so those are the 5 categories. The first one I actually want to talk about is going to be the best overall value. Now, the best value, I think, is kind of, it depends on what you're looking for because it could be a slightly different balance for a lot of different people. But for me, I'm looking for something that has a lot of features. I'm looking for something that's small, convenient, easy to charge, and, is easy to find, for example. I drop my earbuds and I lose them sometimes. So having a feature like Find My Earbuds is something I would really like to have on here. Having a decently long battery life, good quality of microphones, good quality of sound. For me, my choice is the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Now, especially, I think these are great because when they came out a year ago, they were like $130, $140, and now the price dropped substantially because it's been almost 9 or 10 months since they came out. So being slightly older, they still have all the features that you would expect for like a new flagship earbud option, but they're way cheaper than they were before. So I think the Samsung Galaxy Buds, having that wireless charging, having that Find My Earbuds feature, having decent or pretty good microphones, having customizable touchpads on the sides, and of course the compatibility with most devices, especially Samsung devices, makes them a really good choice in my opinion. Category number 2 then is the best noise reduction or sound cancellation, and for this one, I think it's a no-brainer. For the past couple years, it would have been Bose, but this year, Sony came out with the WF-1000XM3 earbuds, which is, I don't know why they chose that name, that's really kind of hard to remember, but these are really impressive earbuds. Obviously, they come at a much higher price point, they're like $230, but they have some really good digital active noise cancellation that makes it, anybody who's tried these on can tell you that these are really, really amazing earbuds. They also have some other really great specs about them. So 24-hour battery, including the case, of course. They have silver or black versions. And then they also have 24-bit audio. So you're gonna have some really high quality audio. If you're somebody listening to like Tidal or some other hi-fi type music, maybe not Spotify, but a lot of audiophiles would definitely appreciate these earbuds. And then of course, lastly, another really cool feature they have is the smart listening by adaptive sound control, which means it kind of changes modes based on like what kind of activity you're doing, where you are. So if $230 is too much for you, but you still work in a very noisy place, or you somehow have a reason that you really want to cut out sound around you, a good alternative to either the Sony earbuds or even like AirPods Pro, a lot of the active noise canceling earbuds are very expensive. So a good alternative then is the Amazon's Echo Buds, which come in at around $130 right now, and in price might even drop more on like Prime Day or something. But these earbuds have Bose active noise reduction technology on board, which means they do a pretty good job of cutting out a lot of sound, although it's maybe not the highest quality. It's not going to be the same as Sony, but you will have, maybe a little bit of white noise, but generally it works pretty well. I've worn them and I don't hear stuff around me nearly as much. Hey guys, a quick aside here, if you're new here and have not yet subscribed, but you're interested in the latest tech videos like this one, make sure you go down and click the subscribe button and the bell icon. I'll actually be reviewing a lot of new, exciting upcoming earbuds in 2020, including the Pixel Buds and the Microsoft Surface Buds, which were now rescheduled to be released in spring of 2020. So lots of exciting earbuds in the future, also lots of other stuff. Go down and click that subscribe button if you're interested. But getting into category number 3. Now, the best earbuds if you are an Apple user. I think, guys, this is a no-brainer. The Apple AirPods Pro this year might be the best overall earbuds just in general. Obviously they're very expensive though, but they do have like that active noise canceling. They have a really good fit in your ear, some excellent sound quality. And if you're an Apple user, like guys, even as an Android user, you can't deny that Apple has an excellent ecosystem. If you're in the Apple ecosystem, everything just connects so well, so seamlessly between products that it's really a no-brainer. Apple AirPods Pro are the best earbuds if you are an Apple user in 2019. So the next category, the best budget earbuds. Now, I've tried so many out, and this is really a tough category to compare because some of them have like a couple features that like are half-baked and they almost work. Others have like no features, but they sound pretty good. And so I tried to find a pretty good balance in the middle of what I think is a pretty robust pair of earbuds that's also very cheap. So $40 is what I found for the best earbuds here. And these are the Pasanomi earbuds. Now the Pasanomi ones are found on Amazon. They're really highly rated on Amazon, and they have a couple main, big features that make them similar to something like the Galaxy Buds, but at a much lower price. So these do have Bluetooth 5.0, they have fast pairing, they have solo mode, you can listen to one at a time. They're IPX7 waterproof, which means you can shower with these. Like, I guess you could try swimming with these. I don't really know how that would go over very well, but they have touch pads on them that work, pretty well. They also have a phone charger case, so not only do they charge in the case, but you can charge your phone from the case. It's like 2,000 milliamp hours, so not a ton, but it's not nothing, So that is not a terrible option. Of course, there are so many other ones, but $40, I've been using them for a while and they seem to work pretty well. Category number 5 then is the best bass. And if you asked me this anytime until very recently, I would have said the best bass for 2019 was the Powerbeats Pro. But very recently, Jabra came out with the 75T earbuds, the Jabra Elite 75T. I have them right here. And I think these absolutely beat, hands down, they beat the Powerbeats Pro. And this is actually very impressive because the Powerbeats Pro are no joke. They have really impressive bass. So these earbuds, not only are they smaller, they have a smaller case as well, and they have a more powerful bass. And so this for some people might actually be too much bass. I've listened to them with different genres of music. So if you're listening to like EDM or rock or rap and you just want like an insane amount of bass, these are great earbuds. Now, if you listen to acoustic music or a couple other genres that you want a more balanced tone, you probably don't want these earbuds because this is definitely going to be too much bass for you. Now, in the app, you can EQ it, which is nice, but even when you turn it all the way down, it's still really, really powerful bass. So I think this is an obvious one for me. I choose these. Some other cool features about these earbuds though, they actually, unlike a lot of other earbuds which have capacitive touch sensors on the side, these don't have little touch pads, they're actually physical buttons. And these physical buttons are actually pretty nice, I think. Sometimes I've tried other physical buttons that are really clicky and really loud in your ear, but these are actually pretty gentle and you really don't hear anything and you don't have to worry about accidentally clicking a button or tapping the touch sensor when you're adjusting your earbuds. So that's one little plus right there. They also have a 28-hour battery. They're way smaller than the Powerbeats, and honestly, they're like the same size as like the Galaxy Buds with the case, and I kind of like this case better. It stands upright, it kind of looks pretty neat. One downside to this case though is it doesn't have wireless charging for the case. You can't just plop it on like your phone or on a wireless charging pad. But I'm actually making a review of these entirely separately. If you want to learn more about the Jabra Elite 75Ts, make sure you go down and subscribe to this channel or check it out if I already made that video, depending on when you're watching this. But actually, speaking of that, I reviewed a lot of these earbuds I'm talking about in this video. So go down in the description and I'll link out to, you can find the best price for the earbuds on Amazon, or you can actually watch the review of these earbuds for like most of the ones I'm talking about in this video. So you might have noticed that I don't have another category for best overall sound. And so maybe I'll make that right now like category 6-ish, but technically these were not made in 2019. I would have to say the best overall sound quality, in my opinion, is the Sennheiser Momentum earbuds, which like I said, were technically made at the end of 2018, which is why I can't say they're the best product from 2019 made. But in 2019, if you're looking for best sound quality, go back a year, get the Sennheiser Momentum. They really do sound pretty amazing. So guys, those are my picks for the best earbuds of 2019. If you have tried any other earbuds, make sure you comment down below and let me know which ones you like. Now, of course, it is a little bit tricky. If the earbuds you like or use are not on this list, that doesn't mean they're bad earbuds. everybody has like a different ear shape or size, so things fit differently. Everybody has different genres of music and different preferences for what sounds good. So it is kind of subjective, and if you haven't tried a lot of different earbuds, then it's hard to really know which ones are best. So I've tried a lot. These are my picks, but some of the other honorable mentions of other great earbuds that you can buy right now. So like I said, the Sennheiser Momentum, great sound. Technically, they're not made in 2019, so they're still great earbuds though. Some other great ones, we have the AirDots are really good. The FreeBuds made by Huawei are also great earbuds. They kind of look a little bit more like AirPods. Actually, both of those kind of are more like AirPods. So if you are into that style or that look, but you're not looking for AirPods, that's good. But speaking of AirPods, obviously the AirPods, the not Pro AirPods, are significantly cheaper than the AirPods Pro. They still sound great. And if you're somebody that like my brother, for example, does not like the little squishy tips that go in your ear, then you kind of are stuck with getting the regular AirPods. So I wouldn't even mess around with these if that's what you're looking for. Some other great ones though, so Bose SoundSport is a great one. They're slightly larger. They have some real kind of funky colors, like a blue and green one. If you're into that, you know, Bose earbuds are obviously very high quality. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're good earbuds as well. And then if you're looking for something in between like my best value and my budget one, so if you're looking for anything from like maybe like $50 up to $100, then check out Anker. They have a couple different ones that also sound pretty good, like the Anker Liberty 2s are like $100, and they have a couple models that range down maybe like every $20, and you'll find some cheaper options there. Now, lastly, I also have the Studio ones coming in. So the Studio Fem is coming out in a couple days. I'll be testing those out and reviewing those. And I also have the Studio Tove that I'll be showing you guys in another video. So I hope this video helped you to decide which are the best earbuds to buy as we're rolling into 2020. Now, like I said, these are all great earbuds. There's a chance that some of them might not fit perfectly in your ears. Most of them come with lots of different wing tips and different rubber tips on the end, so they should fit most ears, but everybody has their own preference. Like I said, comment down below and let me know what you like and why. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.